guys, welcome to my kitchen, and today I am making black beans. So I'm gonna be sharing my recipe of black beans with you guys, and here are the ingredients you guys will need. So here is black beans. This is around 5 to 6 cup of black beans. Here are all my fresh ingredients, like this is coriander, green chilies, and some spring onions. These are all for garnishing. These chilies are garden chilies. They're not spicy or hot at all. So if you guys like your food more on spicy side, you guys can for sure use some hot chilies, but I have little kids, so I would prefer using like a little mild version of chilies. So I have those over there, and here we have some tomatoes. I just slice them like this because then they're easy to melt. And then here I got some onions. So it's just white, yellow, regular onion, and this is around 1.5 onion. So if the onion is a bigger onion, then you guys can use just one, and other than that you can just use a little bit more than that. Here I have ginger and garlic paste. So it's around 2 tablespoons. I have some salt over here, 1 tablespoon. Crushed red chilies, they're also not that hot, so they're also 1 tablespoon. Turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon. Here it's this is paprika powder, it's also 1 tablespoon. And I have some cumin seeds, they're also 1 tablespoon. I have a cup of oil over here, and I also have some dry coriander over here. So I just don't use it that much, but just a little bit of dry coriander. I just eyeball it. And you guys will need of course a spoon, and this is gonna be the pot I'm gonna be using for making the black beans. So I'm gonna take you guys through with my whole recipe, and yeah, stay tuned. So before we start cooking, I just forgot to mention that these black beans are actually, I already boiled them. They're ready, they're cooked, they're soft. So, so they're really soft. All I'm just doing is, cooking them in the pot. That's why I'm using the pot. But if you guys didn't, then you guys need to I soaked it overnight. You guys can soak it overnight and then cook it in the pressure cooker or Instacooker, whatever is convenient for you guys. So use that before. Once it's all done and boiled and ready, then follow the rest of the recipe. So I already have done this, and this cooked beans are around 5 to 6 cups. So yeah, there we go. So let's start cooking. First we're gonna turn on our stove. I just turned it on high right now, and now we're gonna put our oil in here, and we're gonna fry our onions in the oil. So we're not going to brown these onions a lot. We're just gonna saute them a little bit, just a little bit, kind of caramelized color. So that's all we're looking for. So yeah, when it's start cooking and you guys see a little bit of the pink tint color, then that's the time when we're gonna add our ginger and garlic and tomatoes, everything in here. So as you guys can see, my onions are just a little bit brown from the sides, from the edges. That's exactly when we're gonna add our ginger and garlic paste. Just stir it a little bit. You don't want to cook your ginger and garlic too much because they just lose their flavors. And this is the time when we're going to add our tomatoes. So we're gonna cover our tomatoes for around 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes they're gonna be all nice and soft. That's gonna be the time when we start adding all our spices. So I'll show you when the tomatoes are done. Now it's been a couple of minutes and our tomatoes are nice and soft. They release all the water and they're all nice and soft. And this is the time when we add all the spices. So first I'm gonna add some salt. And you guys can always taste the salt. If it's less, then add more. Crushed chili, turmeric, paprika, and cumin seeds. Just cook them for around 2 to 3 minutes. We don't want to overcook them because then the spices, they kind of tend to lose the flavor. So as you guys can see, it's like a paste kind of, but it's just really full of flavor and taste, and all the ginger, garlic, onions, tomato, and all the spices. It's gonna bring out all that yummy flavor. And so as it starts releasing the oil from the edges, that's how you know that it's ready. And this is the time when we add our dry coriander. Just a little bit. I don't add it too much, but this little bit can make a lot of difference in the flavor. Just give it a stir. And this is the time when we add our black beans. So put your flame on high and just mix all the spices, all the flavors into black beans. Cook it for around 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, add some water. I would more likely add about a cup of water in here because I like my black beans to have a little bit gravy in it. So I'm just gonna add, after 2 minutes, I'm just gonna add a cup of water, and then again cook it for 10 more minutes. And I will show you how it looks like after 10 minutes. So I just added 1 cup of water, as I said it, to black beans, and it's boiling right now. So I'm just gonna wait for it a little bit. When it's thick, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like. So that's exactly how I like the consistency of my black beans. I just like it a little bit like a gravy kind of. This is the time when I check the salt, and if it needs more salt or if I like it more spicy, this is the time when I add those things. And I'm happy with how it tastes right now. And this is the time when I also add all of my, I cut my green chilies, and this is the coriander and the green onions which I was saving. So I just add all of them at once, so you know they can just mixed up really well in there. And then I like tasting all the flavors, but I like to cook them for a little bit in there. Some people, they just put it right at the end, all the garnishing, but I actually leave the garnishing, leave all these things in there for a little bit, so then they can kind of release all their flavors. So my beans are absolutely ready, and as you guys can see, all the greens in there. So I'm gonna serve a little bit in the plate and show you guys how it looks like. So that's how it looks like, and you can serve it with bread or you can just eat it like that, and it's good to go. And I also made this sort of salad with it. This is like the tomato ones. It has tomato, onion, and green chili. It's kind of a salsa, kind of. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a dip kind of. I also put this on top and this on top, and then eat it like that. My kids, they love the salad. It's yogurt, and I have the recipe on my channel, so go check that out. So that have full recipe. It has all the salad and the yogurt, and that's how I just like to serve it to my kids. So I hope you guys like this video. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to my channel. That helps me a lot, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.